chosen ones, empaths, and all of the authentic, genuine souls out there that might not identify as a chosen one or empath just yet. I haven't been on the live streams for a little while, but I thought I'm going to start it back up. I'm going to try and get back into the live streams more often now. But I'll wait for a few of you to come in to the building. But I wanted to talk today about leave the narcissist watching from a distance. Remember, when you come in, please press the like button when you come in. I'll wait for a few of you to come in, but you've got to leave the narcissist watching from a distance. It's fundamental that you leave this narcissist watching from a distance. It has to be done. I don't know, look, you could have been put through a discard or a reverse discard. You could have even cut the narcissist off. It doesn't really matter how the relationship ended. What you need to know is all narcissists, especially in this day and age, especially with you active on social media and stuff like that, it doesn't matter if you're blocked. It doesn't matter if you're blocked. It doesn't matter if you've... Narcissists spy on you. Narcissists have been spying on you from before, even during the relationship going on. Okay? Even when the relationship was going on, most likely they would go through your phone if you don't have a password on it. They would spy on you in that way. And it doesn't change after the relationship ends. They love to keep fixated on the former supply, and the main reason why they want to spy on you is they want to see that you're suffering. They want to see that you're suffering. They want to see that you're hurt. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see what you're up to. And if this is why I always say to you, you've probably heard it on other channels, on our channel and other channels alike. I say to you, don't look at theirs. Don't look at their social media. Don't fall into the trap of looking at their social media. Because it can often happen that you fall into this trap and then you start going tit for tat. They post something, then you post something. Don't fall into that. Just leave them watching you from a distance. Okay? Leave them spying on you. You need to have a knowing. I don't know how many of you have felt like the narcissist has just disappeared, and maybe some of you don't even think they're watching. They are watching. I'm telling you, I've spoken to people in sessions, right, that have gone, they've been discarded, okay? I've spoken to people in sessions, they don't mind me discussing this stuff, they've told me I can talk about it, but they've been discarded, they've been made out like they've had no contact with the narcissist, not through their own choice, the narcissist has cut them off. And after like 5 years, the narcissist decides to contact them on a fake profile, and starts trying to speak to them, and then reveals it's them. And this proves, when the narcissist does these types of hoovers, this indicates that the narcissist has been watching for a very, very long time. Okay, keeping up to date with what they're doing, watching them. And this is why I always tell you to be aware when you're on dating apps. Because I've heard of people that I've done sessions with as well. They've been on dating apps, talking to someone. And the conversation's flowing well, it's going well. They're talking to someone new. They're thinking, okay, this is great, this is great. And then the narcissist lays a bombshell that it's really them who they're talking to on the dating profile. And it's a fake, phony profile. So whether a narcissist has got a new supply, they're with someone new, it doesn't really matter. This is what they occupy their time with. At this time now, maybe everyone's asleep, maybe their family's asleep, maybe their new supply's asleep. They will go onto their phones and they will look at their former supplies. And you're one of those former supplies that they will look at. You also stand out amongst the rest because you're authentic, you're chosen, you're an empath. And you will often stand out amongst the rest of their supplies. A lot of their supplies are toxic. A lot of their supplies are horrible people. They've ran into horrible people. You're different from that. Okay? I know that some of you don't identify as a chosen one, or you don't identify as an empath, and I understand that. I get that. But that's why I'm addressing authentic individuals now, because you're going through it. You don't always know that you're chosen or an empath. It's a process that you go through and an understanding that you go through. But narcissists become obsessed with you as a former supplier. They really become obsessed. And yes, everything could be quiet now. Everything could be quiet. You could have not heard from them for a long time. They will part of their day will be looking at what you're doing. And it doesn't matter if you're blocked. It doesn't matter if you're... Oh, Merry Christmas, Ronnie Coffee. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you all as well. Yeah, like... They keep watch on you. You need to know this. And the trick of the narcissist is to make you think that they're not watching you. They don't want you to know that they're watching you. Okay? Apart from when they do these subtle indirect hoovers, or they might call you up, or they might contact you with a fake profile, and then they make you aware that it's them. But it's so weird and strange. But what you need to know is, if any of you have experienced that, they've been watching for a very, very long time. And oftentimes, when they see you getting better, that's when they'll try to pop up, you know. So, please, all of you, I don't want you to be looking at their social media or falling into the trap of looking at their social media. You should really try to break from that, because there's nothing that's going to be of benefit that you can see there. I will say though, if you've got enough discernment, okay, and it doesn't matter, this could be at the beginning of your journey, okay, you can see on their social media that it's deliberately orchestrated towards you. You'll see this. If you can look at it from an unemotional perspective, doesn't matter if you see them with their new supplier, kissing their new supplier, holding hands with their new supplier, on the beach with their new supplier, whatever, you'll see that they're posting that with a thought in mind of you seeing it. Okay? And this is why you have to stop looking. They're going to keep looking. This is why I said, like, I've spoken to not just one individual, I've spoken to numerous individuals that have had the narcissist contacting them after significant periods of time. I'm talking years. Okay? And it's at these people that I've spoken to, it's at this point, like, after years have gone by and they've gone through the process, they've been the ones who are discarded. They've gone through the process of, like, wanting the narcissist back and trying to fix things. They've gone through the whole hurt, the pain, the betrayal. And then it's like, when the narcissist pops up after, like, some years have gone by, when the narcissist pops up, it's like you realize that shit, like, you really don't want, you really don't want these people around. It's really abnormal and sick that they keep watching like that. Shout out to you, Melrose. Nothing but silence for 4 years, blocked everywhere. I know he's still lurking. God bless. God bless you too. That's it. You got to have a knowing that they're still lurking. They are. They can't let go of you. They honestly can't let go of you as an individual. They can't let go. Okay? And they don't have... Look, they can't... Some of them will come and tell you. Some of them will come and tell you, yes, they made a mistake with this new person they went with this new supplier they went with. You were better. They may tell you these things. Some of them will try a tactic of even saying things like, oh, the new person's better than you. But then if they're contacting you and telling you those types of things, then it shows that you're on their mind. You are on their minds, okay? You are on their minds. I'm telling you, you have to have a knowing of this, because I don't want you to feel, you can feel so alone, you can feel so abandoned, betrayed, when you go through this. But if you have a knowing, this fool, this dusty weirdo narcissist is still watching. You know they're picking up their phone, they're going in the bathroom secretly, spying on your social media, you know, calling you on block numbers. That's another thing I've heard. Block calls happening. Shout out to you, Helga. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. I'm glad you caught the live. I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try and stick to it. Like I said, I did say before, I'm gonna try and stick to it. I'm gonna try and go live more often. Even if it's just a short live, I'm gonna try and go a lot more live more often, you know. But please, all of you, like, I'm going off topic now, right? But you know they count on your love. They count on the good nature in you. They count on that for you. A lot of you still remain in love with this narcissist. You still love them. You still this version of them that you saw during the so-called good times, inverted commas. It's like you can't disconnect from that. And I really want you to understand. I really want you to understand that you need to break from that. You need to look at them as a disgusting parasite. You need to get that into your mind. You need to break from that, because that's the good nature in you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the good nature in you. It's the good in you. Why you still stay in the situation where you feel a connection with them, or you feel like you can sort things out, or you feel like you can fix things. But you need to break from that. You do need to break from that. Shine bright, so bright forever. Are you still live? I think you mean live. Yeah, live now. Yes, Melrose, they lurk, creep. Yeah. You need to disconnect. You have to disconnect from these individuals. They count on you being in love with them. That's why they're still watching as well. You know, it's a sick fantasy they have, watching you from a distance and seeing you fall apart. If they're seeing you fall apart, or if they're seeing you post quotes about them or things like that, you know, it's they didn't. I'm telling you, you all get through this. You all get through this, and you'll look back and you'll think, God, why was you even with them? You will get to that place. Authentic Eagle, hello brother Zion. You helped me during my awakening, my healing journey, and understanding with the knowledge you've shared. Thanks, brother. God bless you, and Merry Christmas. And yes, they hack and spy. That's what I was going to touch on next. Shine bright forever. I got rid of all social media who only know about me through stalking. Yeah. There's two things I want to touch on. Some people say that you can get rid of your social media and it's a benefit to get rid of your social media. Okay. But what there was someone who I done a session with, and he got rid of all of his social media, and I was encouraging him to get back on. He's like, no, I don't want him to give them access to see what I'm doing. I don't want to give them access. But what I will say is they can take that in two ways. They can take that in a way that you're so broken that's why you're off social media, or they can take it in a way that you've come off social media and they have no access to you. Either way, there's benefits and there's pros and cons on both sides. Ronnie Coffee, you've taught me so much. I love you, brother, as well, man. Thank you. The hacking, that's what a lot of you need to be aware of as well. And I've spoken to many individuals that have had hacking happening to them. No, this is what would happen even during the time when your relationship was carrying on. You have to understand that when you tell a narcissist you love them, okay, when you told the narcissist that was involved in your life that you loved them, they didn't believe that you loved them. They believed that you loved someone else more, or you loved your former partner more, or you love someone else in the future more. This is what they'll think when you do this. So a lot of them install spying apps, which are very easy to come across. They're just partner apps that you have, like you install it on your partner's phone and delete it off your partner's phone, and then you've got access to see everything on your partner's phone from your phone. And they'll do this, and that's why some of you, I think there's a code. If you research it, I can't remember the code. There's a code you can see if there's something connected to your phone. There's some code. I can't remember what it is. What was it? Star something something. You type it in and you can see, if you Google it, you can see if they're spying on your phone. Shine bright forever. I just joined a rock band and we'll go back once we start advertising. I'm almost fully over it, and that's great to hear. Kim H. Hi Zan, you were right. Despite dating my neighbour, he had the nerve to message me. I blocked his calls. He actually complained because he couldn't call me. You helped me stay silent. Thank you. I'm so proud. It's you. It's the strength in you. It's the strength in you. Hack and spying when I was with him. A lot are probably on it. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. A lot of them are. There's a lot of narcissists on the channel as well. I see it in the comments. There's a lot of narcissists on the channels that watch this content. But look, the way you got to take it is have it like, you should have a knowing in yourself that they are watching you. Okay, they are obsessively watching you. What does Melrose say? I laugh and look back. What a waste of time. Sometimes I feel so stupid. I've learned about this later in life. They are everywhere. I love my solitude. Learn so much. Educate yourself. I know. You can't, you know what? Don't feel stupid though, because they put so much effort in to trick you into believing their shit. They put so much effort in. Like, it's not like they put half-hearted effort. Like, they put serious effort to make you think like, no, this is my soulmate, this is a good friend, this is like, they put serious effort in to make you feel comfortable around them, like, make you feel like the love's pure. Like, they put so much effort in. And that's why when it turns nasty, you have to be conscious of, like, they have a knowing, like, they have the awareness that they're not showing you the version that you liked, which is deliberately done to hurt you, because they have an obsession, I can't think of the word. They have an obsession with inflicting pain, and that's why they could always show that version that you used to like. That version exists in them, but a lot of the times they can't contain this evil, demonic, devil, negative energy, whatever you want to call it. They can't contain that within them. And that's why it comes spewing out, and they just go mad. They start being abusive and horrible. See, Jermaine, awesome message every time. I'm so educated that now I help many others to expedite their healing. That's great. That's wonderful. Great to hear. That is so good to hear. Yeah, it's so good to hear. Shine bright, so bright forever. Mine was so cool. My last memory of him was spraying my face with water over and over. Every time I tried to speak with an evil, horrific look on his face, I knew I had to let him go after that. That's great. Why don't you let him go? They can't contain it. That's what it is. They can't contain doing this evil. Please, all of you, 3.5 months, 3.5 months, then Satan himself came out. This is why all of you have a knowing in yourself, okay? If you can have a knowing that the narcissist is watching you from a distance, you don't need to have confirmation like them telling you, oh, I'm watching you. You don't need to wait for that, okay? If you have that knowing inside yourself, it will help you in the healing journey, because you'll be conscious they're watching. Don't change too much what you're doing or become obsessed with it, like ritualistic, or become obsessed with them watching, like posting things because you know they're watching and stuff like that, which I've heard people who I've spoken to do. Like they become obsessed with like posting things to make them jealous and things like that. That don't fall into that. Just do you, right? Just do you. Continue on about how you move, because the thing is, you could block them. They'll make different accounts. That's another thing they do. Like even accounts that you've got attached to your social media, like followers or whatever, they've already like done that while they were with you. Like someone might have followed you one day when you were in the narcissistic relationship before they unmasked, and they followed you with a profile or a friend request on Facebook or whatever, and you accepted that friend request or you accepted that follower, and that gave them access. So you don't realize that there's already accounts that are in your social media that are really them. So they don't even have to go about making new accounts. See what I'm saying? Amy Truth wins. I agree, they're always stalkers, they're creeping about. That's it. Shine bright so forever. That's another reason I got off social media. He was accusing me of cheating and lies, saying horrible things. I had to force myself to stop looking. Kim H, I was getting texts saying hello from unknown number. That's what I'm saying. They do some weird stuff. They're just so weird. They're just so weird. Oh, they're so weird. Oh, honestly, they're so weird. But please, all of you have a knowing inside yourself, right, that the reason they become so weird is because you are such a significant impact in their life. Show, I missed you, Zion. You're a gift. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Please, all of you have this knowing inside yourself, that you can't be replaced. It doesn't matter. Like, they won't replace you, and that's why oftentimes, like, these people who I've spoken to after years apart, silence, no contact, years apart, they pop up, they contact. Honestly, you will never be replaced, and you need to have that knowing when you go about your life. Authentic ego, they stalk and see your light within. Exactly. They'll never match anyone with that light. Okay? They'll never match anyone with that light. And when they're looking, they know they're with some dusty new supply. And they know they downgraded. And they know they drew the short straw. And they're like, shit. But a lot of them don't have the ability to come and tell you this stuff. Accounts, yes, mine actually blocked me. I found out he was stalking his ex. I couldn't send him a happy birthday. Yes, mine actually blocked me. I found out because he was stalking his ex. I couldn't send him a happy birthday. God, it's crazy. Amy's Truth wins. Your videos are truly a godsend. Thank you. I thank you for being here. I really appreciate all the support. I'm going to try and go live more often. I just done a short one for tonight, but please, all of you have that knowing inside yourself, right? Just have that knowing that you will not be replaced. Have that knowing that the narcissist is watching, okay? And remember that no matter how difficult it becomes, okay? There's so many survivors and victims of narcissistic abuse that have like taken their own lives and stuff, and not even woken up to the truth, and not awakened. And like, if they had another chance to like cry again or be upset again, you know, there's so many souls that have had suicidal ideations and took their own lives over these narcissists. So you've got this chance to cry, be happy, be sad. Like, you've still got the chance to go through the motions of life. And that's what it's all about. See, Jermaine, I will be cancelling maybe almost all my accounts and opening up same in another manner and changing all my passwords. I'll block in all other areas. Divorce application filed. That's it. It's a blessing. And please, everyone, before I draw this live to a close, which is a short one tonight, I just wanted to see. I'm going to try and go live more often. Please be aware of the fake empaths. Now you've awakened. be aware of these fake empaths. They come along, they'll say they've been through narcissistic abuse, they'll say they've been hurt. That's what you got to watch out for now, because narcissists are on these channels and they're studying the content that I'm putting out and other channels are putting out. Okay, they're studying this stuff and they're portraying themselves with artificial light, like they're a victim of narcissistic abuse. So watch out for that, okay? Because that's what I need all of you to watch out for. Please watch out for that. That's the next step that they take. The narcissist, there's other narcissists all across the globe and they're watching this content. So this is what they do. They're coming in a way of pretending they're empaths, okay? So I want you to watch out for that. But like I said, all of you have a knowing that you'll never be replaced. Have a knowing that the narcissist is out there lurking and stalking and watching and doing all the deranged stuff, okay? Have this knowing and work on your healing. And I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you all for being here. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas. God bless you all. Peace.